wanted to, give a special thank you to Janice and the girls for just being awesome during this experience, because it's been a challenge and there's been a lot of time on the road, and they've been just superb through this. And Janice has campaigned for me in St. Louis City. And it's this experience is sort of like jumping off of a cliff early on. You're not sure how you're going to fall. And we've had so many people that have just been there to help us out along the way. So really appreciate everything. And Mom and Dad, appreciate Patrick, has been my campaign manager. Patrick sort of walked us in early on. I bugged him for about 2 months about this sort of idea about running for a while, actually for a couple years. And then finally we got around to doing this, and we just got such a great opportunity to really improve this state and make it better. And I mean, there's no time in this state when we've really, had that type of contrast and ability to really move this place forward in a real way. So there'll be some other folks coming down in a little bit, but I just wanted to give a special thank you to them.
Thank you to all of you too, and thank you to Clint, and we'll talk a little more about him. And if Clint would have listened to me in about March of 2007 when I was hoping to run, it probably wouldn't have been this hectic. I think we might have kept some of these other people out of the race, but definitely more fun. I think we are extremely lucky in the candidate we have. I mean, it was a much easier job than I've ever had on a campaign with Clint Zweifel. A lot of times you get a really hardworking candidate, other times, but they're not that bright, and then you get a really bright candidate, but they're not that hardworking, and then with Clint Zweifel, we get a hard worker who's bright. The state of Missouri is lucky to have him, and we got 3 more months to go, which we're going to need all your help for, and it's going to be a tough general election, but things look really good. And with Clint running, we only have to raise twice as much money as we did before.
Just to give you an example of what we did, we ended up raising almost $500,000 for this campaign, and it's just an extraordinary amount of money. It's humbling to think that we raise more money than most people make over the course of many years, and but to do that, to get out our message, it was necessary, and we needed every bit of it, and spent every bit of it on paid media to make sure that we did that. So.
And as people talk about campaigns, it's interesting. The Secretary of State this year put up a map of the state by county, and then colors them by who won each county. And if you look at the map for like what Clint won, and then like what Mark Powell, everywhere we bought TV, that media market, Clint won the media market. And everywhere we lost is where we weren't on TV. So it's something to remember when people are, as we go into the general, we may not like it this way, but it's definitely, it's unfortunate. Campaigns are about television now, and I think it really just shows how important that was, because we didn't put any TV up in Cape Girardeau, so southeast Missouri, and Mark Powell in southeast Missouri, and the same with northwest Missouri, and then a little bit of northwest Missouri, and then northeast Missouri, and that's where we weren't on TV. But where we were on TV, we won. I think these are all our opponents calling at the moment. So.
And thank you so much. Thanks for the patience. This has been an extraordinary journey, and we're so excited about the general election right now. We got such a great opportunity to make things work, and such an opportunity to be able to talk about issues that we care about, and that actually voters are listening for the first time in a long time. So it's really exciting.